welcome to our house. And
Halloween 2025.
2025.
We're not done decorating, but this is what we have so far.
You can see we've got an array of gravestones in the front of the house. We've got a zombie trying to erupt from one of the graves.
Rip.
And we see a couple of gravestones. I've got like 3 layers, the front row, mid row, and a few in the back. Behind them we have 4 inflatables. We have a black dragon with purple wings and an orange pumpkin at its feet on the right. In the background, pitching forward because the wind is kicking up, and the gargoyle happens to have wings, but it has light up red eyes. That guy's pretty spooky. And then in the foreground, in the middle, we've got a giant spooky tree with a ghost trying to claw its way out of what appears to be a mouth, just a large bowl in the tree. The tree has eyes.
And a nose.
And a nose. And then this year's edition, the
Brand
witch
new.
has fallen into her cauldron, and we see her legs kicking. She has a little bit of animation going on.
We bought that up in
Up in New Hampshire,
White Mountains.
White Mountains. And then in our window,
Oh,
if I go a little to the right, we do have our pumpkin that lights up,
skeletons.
and a couple of skeletons. You can't see them too well, but there's one that's like a anglerfish skeleton, and there's one that's kind of like an octopus skeleton, which is kind of crazy because octopi have no bones. And then actually in behind the pumpkin, all the way through to the back side of the house, you can see some green lights flickering. That is a chain of spider lights. And then in our living room, you can see we have an alien skeleton hanging in the upper window with an array of eyeball lights around him.
And we're going to be hanging up the ghosts in the trees after the rainstorm.
Migrating to the other side of our driveway, I just finished building this greenhouse. We, Christy and I, just finished building this greenhouse last weekend, and I've started putting some of my gardening implements into it. But in front we have Kablooey the alien and our scary tree that we thought was going to be much bigger than 3.5 feet tall, but he is actually the same size as some of my maple tree saplings that I've got percolating here.
Kablooey and the tree were the first things we bought when we bought the house.
And then we're not done yet, but the garage doors will have eyeball lights on them once we get some more extension cords.
And then you walk around so they can see the size of your greenhouse.
Yep, okay, fair enough.
It looks small from this side. There's our greenhouse.
So the greenhouse is 8 feet on this side
12?
and 12 feet on this side. And it is corrugated plastic, but it is a hardened plastic. It is see-through, kind of like acrylic. And then my door is facing this side.
And it's tall for Victor.
Yeah, like I said, get some of my gardening supplies going in. There we go.
And we have our crows.
And we did have a murder of crows fly through.
A successful murder.
All right, goodbye.
Bye-bye. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.